Our connection's not super stellar. Hope that changes. All right, let me get this set, you guys. All right, what's up, everyone? Super stoked to be here. Let me see if I can get this updated. So I got my computer down here. We're on my phone, and we're gonna be watching your comments on the computer. So anyways, welcome everyone. So excited. Yeah, we're live. We're good. Oh, I gotta mute the computer. All right, Phil, explain what's happening here. The people are watching. All right. Super stoked to be here. You guys, I'm freaking out. I'm honestly freaking out. The Jeep's right here. We've started putting together a template for the camper, and just today, like a huge sigh of relief because, dude, this is doable. I'm gonna live out of this truck, and there's gonna be enough space. So anyways, I'm so excited. Brief backstory: when I bought the Gladiator in January of this year, I planned on putting a camper on it the whole time. So this has been a long time coming, but thank you everyone for tuning in. What's up? What's up? We've got tons of questions, so drop a question in the comments if you have any. What's up, Baby Yoda? Fridge full of bacon. All right. Anyways, let's. Let me mount this again. Sorry, doing too many things at once here. All right. Well, this video we're gonna meet the guys building the camper. We're hanging out in their shop. We're in Oklahoma, by the way. So hopefully you follow on Instagram as well. That's where I do a lot more like up-to-date stuff, like, you know, on the daily. So you've seen our adventures over here to Oklahoma. But yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna sit here by myself. So let's get these guys in here. Without further ado, Mr. Drew from Bison Overland, the one and only man in the black sweatshirt with a Dr. Pepper. And then behind him we've got Cody, the man with the beer, and I don't know. I should have planned out. Dang it!
It's all right.
I was like, I'll just do on the fly introductions for you guys, and it'll be sweet. And I was pretty bad at it.
That sounded great.
That's okay though.
Whatever. We're here.
Yeah. Anyways, what's up? What up? Dude, I'm so stoked. I can't even contain myself. Look at me. I got a hat.
We all got matching hats.
That's right. Dude, I'm in it.
Yeah.
I'm in it now.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're in Oklahoma. It's a little cold.
Boomer Sooner! How'd you get
The wood stove though, that's keeping us nice and toasty.
that? A little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys got started this year. I guess we should give them a background of Bison a little bit. Bison Overland, by the way. That's the truck camper. Bumpity bump. Oh, I should have done a drum roll. Anyways, you can tell I usually edit stuff. But yeah, when did you got started this year? Like, not too long ago, right?
Got started this year. Yep. Came down to Drew's shop. COVID hit. And we were in here, you know, drinking a couple beers, and he had a project going, and I said, "Hey, man, why don't we think about doing this?" He said, "Well, I'm not doing it without a partner, business partner, that is."
Yeah.
Yeah. We kind of stepped on the gas and went full steam ahead from there, and tried to go as fast as we can to build a business. So.
It's super cool that you guys have pushed through no matter what. I mean, every time I've talked to Drew with like video updates, it's like there's plenty of excuses, but you guys just like, no, we're building sweet campers.
Right.
So yeah, you've got 3 in the shop right now. I guess this is the 4th, if we consider
Right.
this.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're just rocking and rolling. But I don't know, was it me that contacted you or you that contacted me on Instagram? I can't even remember.
It was probably me.
Because it might have been you. I might have even reached out like, hey, super sweet campers.
I think we talked a little bit before, and then I don't remember, but
So-
yeah, it just kind of came together.
So Drew sent me some footage of the camper, and I just did a little collaboration video thing, and that did really well. So if you want to check out more details, like right after this video, check it out. But let's scroll up and see if we got any questions. We're gonna show you guys the template we've got for the camper in just a second as well. Yeah, Zan is like, Bison? TF Cooks Bison? Yeah, it's Bison! We got my buddy Chris in Washington there. Phil, are you Scottish? Actually, yeah, I'm half Scottish.
Changes things.
Yeah, I'll just get that one. Oh, what material is the camper made of? Great start. I'll let you guys answer that.
So our campers,
right now are framed in aluminum, skinned in aluminum, R5 insulation. Phil's camper is going to be composite, and there might be some more talks of composites, but yeah. So Phil's will be our template. We kind of just threw together to get sizing and everything on this. It's just 1-inch aluminum. So I think we'll have to tell everyone as we go. This is not how it's going to be built. This is just to get an idea of it. But his will be built in a composite panels, fiberglass and foam.
I should mention too, they're up here, and
Yeah,
we're looking down
there.
here. I keep looking here for the computer too,
Yeah.
but we want to stay up to date with your comments and everything. So, anyways, reminder.
Yeah.
My mom is actually watching this right now, and she
Hey, Mom.
wants me to tell everyone that my grandfather graduated from OU.
Yes!
Sooner.
That's awesome!
I didn't tell you guys that.
That is very cool.
Yeah.
We love that.
Yeah.
Works.
So, and then they spent most of their life in Canada again.
Right on.
So, anyways, yeah, we're super pumped to be here. All right, what else? Are you making the old bed from the Gladiator into a trailer? Yes, Kyle. Great question. What better thing to do with a bed than just make it into a trailer, right? I don't know what we'll do with that. I want to maybe at Expo West next year have the trailer like in a booth for pack racks or, you know, James Brood or, you know, Venture Ready, something like that. So anyways, will the camper be done in time for King of the Hammers? Tyler, what's up, man? No, which is I'm actually excited about because I'm gonna probably take the rack off the bed for King of the Hammers, tow the A-liner, and just jump the crap out of the Jeep. You know, just really not too hard, not too hard. We'll keep it good. But yeah, I'm excited to mob it.
Just make sure
No
the Jeep
camper
is
for the last
intact
time.
when it gets here.
Mostly. Yeah. No, I'm kidding. Everyone, like, I don't know, it's funny. I like to push stuff hard, but only when it's built right and when it's, like, ready.
Right.
Yeah.
And you guys, I mean, just the quality of these builds so far and, like, your attention to detail and, like, you just truly care, you know, so. It's been fun
Appreciate
few
that.
days being here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we appreciate that a lot. I think that's really what started this whole thing was that, you know, just quality and being able to build something better.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah. Yeah, because for someone like me, like trying to live full time out of it, if I was breaking stuff, it could destroy the whole experience. It could make, I mean, there are bumps along the road and those are fun, but if you can't live seamlessly throughout the day in different spots, then
What's the point?
yeah.
Right.
So I always love the high end more type stuff. And I feel like you guys have struck a really good balance with high end products that are at, to me, in a low price point. Like, so anyways, enough about you. No. Actually, it's all about you.
Yeah.
Let's see what else we got here. How long to take? You give off some Chris Farley vibes. Thanks, Kyle. We were just talking about this the other day.
Right?
That's a huge compliment, man. Like, I love
You
that.
stand up and just pull your pants up.
So they're asking how long it'll take to build and get it up on the road. I guess we could ask these guys, but that's one thing I was super stoked is you guys were like, March 1st is going to be the date we'll shoot for. Of course, things can come up,
Right.
but even just mentally to have like, okay, like this is what my life's going to look like
Right.
until then. Like,
Be able to plan, have a solution, kind of start to see it go into action. I'm sure
Mhm.
that's exciting for you. I know that's been a big missing piece of the
Mhm.
whole deal. So
exactly.
we're super pumped for the partnership and just it's gonna be fun, man.
Yeah, it's a good fit. We had a lot of fun last night. We've been hitting the donut shops and we went mountain biking.
The old donut shop. Wow.
Those two things
Skate
didn't really
park.
go together, but
Yeah.
I'm out to skate park on the full suspension.
I don't know what made me feel worse this morning, the donuts or the beer, but the donuts. I spent some time thinking. You know, let's put it that way.
I actually did too. I'm interested to hear what you have to say because I have
You
solutions.
got too many? Like 3 too many?
Well, I mean, yeah, it was. I spent plenty of time on the old throne. You know, just basically contemplating what
so good.
poor decisions. But you know, I mean, do it all over again. You know.
Yeah.
So they had a maple bacon donut, and this is then we'll move on to camper stuff. They had a maple bacon donut, and it had all these bacon bits all over it, and I was like, that's cool. And I got to thinking, I was like, I didn't want it, you know? but I wanted the flavor. It was too much bacon for me.
Yeah.
And I thought, man, if they had just strips of bacon on top of that maple donut, whoo. So if somebody make that,
Send it to them.
and send it, yes.
Hurts, don't
No,
it?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Anyways,
Is that why you eat too many of them?
Yeah, I know all of the
Hurts.
history. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
so we've got a question here. What differentiates bison from four-wheel campers?
Ooh, that's a good.
Put you on the spot.
Well,
I could answer it already.
yeah, let's see what you have to say.
I mean, I would say the biggest thing is four-wheel campers has options, which, I mean, you guys are kind of, you're going to have, more set options. But for right now, I mean, you guys basically are doing what the customer wants. You have this one with this big garage. And I mean, you're doing things they aren't,
Right.
to put it simply. Also, I don't know if they use as thick of aluminum. I don't think they do, right? They're just looking
Skins
at the
are trim,
framing and
yeah.
the skins.
Yeah.
The skins are a big thing. My buddy John Burt, we just did a walkthrough on his truck, and he just put some reinforcements on the corners of his four-wheel camper to try to
Beef it up.
limit that
Yeah.
skin damage.
Yeah, and I'm a fan of four. I've owned four-wheel campers, so I think they're great. But as I used them and had different ones, there's just things I wanted different. A big thing was the thin skins that a small twig could put a bend, a crease in it. The corner trim around them is just it's essentially like a stamped piece that probably comes in long lengths. It's just more or less kind of standard RV equipment. It's nothing strong. It's not going to hold up to a large branch or something. So we wanted to go, that was one of the big things, is we wanted a thicker skin and thicker trim that's essentially armor around the camper. It's not, if you back into a tree, a large branch or something, it's not going to dent the trim, and it's not going to get past the trim into the body of the camper. So having that trim all around the top, all the edges, is, it really, we were able to keep our weight down. Our last one we built came in sub 1,200 pounds with all that thicker material, and some of you might know if you followed us, we had our frame design, took it to an engineering company, and they reviewed it and just kind of went through everything, make sure it was structurally sound. And so we're pretty proud that they really didn't make many changes. They just made it more efficient for us building them, essentially. And
Yeah, and one thing with the four-wheel camper too, four-wheel campers, you can't sit in the dinettes with the top down. These have plenty of room to do that. That's a huge difference for me. And you guys can tell them, I've talked to you so much. I want to be able to sit in it with the top down for, just pulling over real quick.
Yeah.
But anyways, another really good question here. I
Can I
thought.
talk about the outside storage too, inside outside storage.
Oh, he's got more.
Yeah, I want to say more.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was.
So this
is a big differentiating factor.
Yeah.
Take it away.
So a big thing that when I have my four-wheel camper, I got tired of climbing in and out. You grab something, you want to cook something outside, you got to pull it in and out. So I was like, it would be amazing to have some storage where you can access stuff inside and outside. So that's one of the big things we wanted to add. I don't know. So if you go look at our Instagram, Bison Overland Campers, you'll see we've got option for 2 cargo hatches down low on the driver's side, and then one on the other side. And so that allows you to get anything inside and outside without having to climb in and out of the camper. This side, kind of how I've laid mine out that's outside, is your battery, all your systems are up in the front one, so you can access, you're not down on the ground messing with stuff. You come outside the camper, put it down, you got a little table area, access everything, you can put storage in here, then the other side could be kitchen. The lag there, I just saw that.
You saw my face.
Yeah. So you can have an outdoor kitchen, and if you decide to do it inside, you can just open up the hatch, however you built it out, and grab your stove and cook inside. So being able to access stuff inside and outside, and just being more efficient with the use of space and storage was one of the biggest things that kind of got this idea going and building our own.
He's right. Yeah. Anyways, I love that storage accessible from both places. When we went mountain biking, I don't know if you can even see me in there. you like put this hatch down and at a table. But yeah, I'm standing up. It's time to show you the template. Like, there's a lot of questions rolling in about the design, so we'll show you this real quick. But with the disclaimer that this is just a template. This it'll be a composite camper, so we won't be using the aluminum frame. This is just for your dimensions, right? So, no, we're not building it out of this tiny aluminum frame. Yeah, grab that sample.
Yeah.
Well, if you want.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's show you the camper real quick, you guys. So yeah, when they built this template today, Drew whipped it up really quick, and I was just like, oh my gosh.
And again, this is
This
just
works.
to kind of fit the size and everything. This is not how it's going to be built. So this is basically our a sample composite panel. It's fiberglass exterior and interior with foam. It has some fancy. We get these from a local supplier that manufactures these. I don't know all the specific official names of everything, but it's very strong. It's rated for about 1,000 pounds. We've put them on. You can go on our Instagram and you can see a couple of us standing on the roof of one, and it doesn't budge, and it's rated. We can have 1,000 pounds up there standing on top of it. So again, we're looking at our campers are going to come standard with these as a roof from now on all orders, and it's really going to make they're lighter. You can stand on it, put a bunch of gear up there. It's going to be a pretty big advantage going from the traditional style roof.
Yeah, no, that'll be sweet. We just lifted one of those, like 2-3 people, and it was pretty easy to lift the whole roof.
Yeah, and we can show it over there if you want, since it's the roof.
Oh yeah, it's
We can
great.
get over there.
Yeah. So we'll show you the side angle here. You can see the departure angle. We're not extending the bumper, extending the hitch, nothing. It's already long enough. So yeah, that's kind of the departure angle. And then the measurement from here to about the front is, I can't remember, a little over 6 feet. This is where the door is going to be, that turn Overland Wildlands door. Oh yeah, fits so good. And then thank you for the question. Will it have a slant pop-up roof? Yes, it'll have a wedge, most likely high point in the back. I mean, I can't see it doing it any other way. And then also these big turn Overland windows. Oh man, you guys, thanks for the help. I got some good visuals there. Oh my gosh. I'm so pumped up. So the turn Overland windows, these guys have been putting all those in their rigs. And I love them. I think they're very similar to the Dometic seats windows that I had in the Dodge Mahal, but the blackout shades and the wind screens, and I mean acrylic windows are super light. And
You'll show the roof with like
Oh,
the
yeah.
lights and everything.
yeah, let's show the roof. Got 3 more campers over here. Hopefully our connectivity will stay.
So this is how Phil's roof will be done. This is how we're doing all of our roofs from here on. It's that same panel with a powder coated 1/8 inch aluminum trim all around the side. Canvas will attach around there, and then we've got these flush LED lights all around it. Max Air fans. We've even got the option to do the turn Overland roof hatch. They can go right over the bed. It's like, what is it? It's like 24 inch by, it's enough you can stand up on the bed and like look out the roof. So that's an option as well. And the great thing about this is no condensation, much better insulated, lighter, and yeah, just all around it's just going to be a better product for our roofs on our campers.
Yeah, and couple points that people had asked about. Is it going to be a 4-season camper? Yes. The insulation is going to be killer with the composite camper. I mean, that's like, I don't know, the best insulation you can get because the frame is the insulation. Let me get my spot back here. And then also the weight. People are talking about the weight, and the Gladiator doesn't have a huge payload, about 1,200 pounds. So breaking it down, the bed weight's about 150, 200 pounds. We haven't weighed it. The rooftop tent is 145 pounds. The awning pounds. The rack's 100 pounds. We're talking 500 pounds at least in what we just pulled off. This, obviously we don't know. We haven't built one yet, but we're thinking, what, 500-600 pounds for this shell?
I think
Is it a guesstimate?
the body of it, yeah, about 600 pounds with these panels.
Yeah. So I'm super stoked about the weight. They're asking why not go aluminum. My buddy Chris in Washington. I guess, yeah, you could. It'll be lighter.
I mean, it's lighter.
It's gonna be lighter
It's
composite.
less thermal transfer. So with the aluminum campers, you get a lot of condensation, especially like that's one reason we're going to the composite roof is because with an aluminum framed roof, you'll get a lot of condensation. You'll wake up in the morning and there's just dew all over the top of your ceiling, and that can happen in the walls too. So it's lighter, better insulation, and no thermal transfer, no condensation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those are all good reasons for me. Somebody says too, no cab over. I'm not. I don't really think I need it. I want the bed down low so that you have like solid walls. You can sleep in it with the top down. It just feels so much better. A lot of this camper, we're really mimicking the interior layout of the Dodge Mahal. So, yeah, I mean that's.
And we'll probably.
I don't know if we need a cab over. It might be cab over.
Yeah. We're looking at producing these as well. So our production one, we might offer this, but we probably will have it as a cab over as our other campers are, because there's just more practicality for the masses for a cab over to have the bed up there. But I'm pretty excited about. I was wanting to do the cab over, but once we start doing this, I'm pretty excited about it. So it's gonna be pretty cool.
Other thing is full roof rack. I could put my big kayak and bike up there. Maybe pushing payload at that point, but we'll see. At the very least, I'll have some like Zargis boxes and a bunch of extra storage. What type of heat? Really thinking that Truma Combi is gonna. We'll just have to see. I'm also liking that Dickinson propane fireplace a lot, just for like nostalgia and stuff. Going to be one of the best and most functional Gladiators out there. Tanner, that's our goal. Thank you, sir. Really though, I had a Jeep JK for 4 years. I went, rock crawling, and I just loved like pushing myself in that sense. And then I got the Dodge Mahal, and it went a lot of places, but there were a few times where I was just like, really? Like we can't just do this? So anyways, I think this is going to be the biggest compromise, or the best compromise between a capable vehicle and a comfortable one. So let's see who else. Who's doing the interior? You guys are going to help me a little bit with some of that stuff, and I'm going to also. I don't want to like fully build out too much stuff. I'd like to get a feel for some things, but the dinette is pretty solid of where I want that. And I want to do a pedestal table just like the Dodge Mahal. Chris says, let's attach a hot tub to where the bed was for King of the Hammers.
You put a hot tub in your bed that's a trailer.
Chris. Oh my God. Maybe we could develop a new product. The hot tub camper.
The Overland hot tub?
Yes. You don't need a heater.
Right.
You don't need a water tank.
You don't need a shower.
You don't need a shower. You're just always in. Wow.
It's big time.
Chris, you got my mind going. A little too much, actually. Let's get back on track.
We should be sitting in a hot tub right now.
We should be sitting in a hot tub right now.
Colin says, I love that you're going with Bison. I've been following them since they first started posting in the Overlanding Facebook groups and like everything they've done. Yeah. Me too, man. When I first got some videos from Drew, and then I don't know, you guys are just go-getters, man. I'm gonna get it done.
Right.
And I've experienced that being here, and it's been great. So good. Stop by Cletus McFarland's place to get a blower on that motor. Send me my invitation. I will be there. I don't know if you guys have seen Cletus McFarland. Cletus McFarland YouTube channel,
He's
man.
got a mullet,
Dude's
too,
a legend. He does have a mullet.
Yeah, it's not as nice.
Ooh. Thank you, Drew. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Yeah, I've been putting a lot of work in on the mullet, and I think it's doing pretty good. Outside boxes and storage built in. Yeah, Drew was explaining how we'll have some side hatches that'll be like outside and inside storage. One of the kind of big things you guys have been doing a bunch.
Yeah, all about the storage.
Yeah. Hello from Germany, Alpine Outdoors. We got we had another hello from Germany comment that I missed. So I'm German as well, Scottish and German. You guys figured it out in this video.
Oh, hey Nick, we got one of our orders in there.
Oh,
I
cool.
saw your email come in. I'll get to it.
Nick,
I'll get to it this evening.
what's up, man? That's awesome. Someone asking why didn't I go with a Kimbo? Wanted more streamlined. I wanted a pop-up I didn't want that that tall, and I really didn't really want a cab over. I love Mark King and the Kimbo campers and everything they're doing there, but it didn't really fit my style, and I wanted to take the bed off to have that flatbed room. So yeah, there was a lot of reasons, but I do love those campers a lot. I want one of each camper thing that I love eventually.
Oh, wait, there's something about the jacuzzi again. Let's circle back to that.
Oh yeah, hey, there are enough people in the Overland world with money. Bison Overland jacuzzi campers.
Yeah, we'll work
That actually
on
has a good ring to it.
We'll work on it.
Bison Overland jacuzzi campers.
I saw there's a guy doing Overland steam room saunas or something, so it's only natural that
Yeah,
that
for
the hot
sure.
tub's
It
the
just
next.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Leave everything at home except for your sauna and jacuzzi.
That's where Overlanding's gone these days.
Right.
You got to bring your hot tub with you.
Yeah.
I promise we're minimalists.
Can fit a shower in there? No. Outdoor shower. There's actually not going to be a lot in the camp. Really dinette. And big thing I didn't say either. This is still kind of an idea, might not, but I really want to do cab over, pass through. So many terms. Take the rear window out and do just a little bit of a pass through so I can actually keep the fridge in the Jeep and access it from the camper still. And then Cody can run back and sleep in the camper while we're on long drives. And so lots of dreams that have really come to a head right now, and I'm thinking it's all gonna happen. Pretty stuff. All right, guys, keep these questions rolling in. How much is the cost? Not sure how much. I mean, that'll be later down the line, of course. I'm sure.
Yeah, if
Once
you're
you guys
interested,
put
you
that
can
out.
message us. If we'll be doing these in composite, but we haven't finalized any prices or anything. So if you're interested in it, so we're not. If you got a mid-size, if you got the Gladiator, Tacoma, we're gonna be exploring that. So if you're interested, just email or shoot us a DM on Instagram, and I'm always happy to talk about campers, day or night.
Tom says, make it a food truck so you don't have to shill products. Tom, I do not have to shill products. I actually quite enjoy working with different companies, the people that are passionate. Every single sponsor on this rig, I have a story of how I met that person and why they mean something to me. So it's so much more than products and companies. And yeah, of course, you guys are helping me out. I want to help you out. I want people to buy Bison campers, but all for the right reasons. I don't know. I worked in finance for 3 years, and all we cared about was money, money, money. And all I care about in this world is having a sweet truck that'll get me to hang out with cool people. So.
And you don't want your underwear smelling like street tacos, right?
Well, no. That would be a disadvantage of a food truck.
Everything smells
Thank
like
you for
street
bringing
tacos.
the kind-hearted. I get a little. I don't know. I don't like
I got a
comments
problem
like
with that though.
Thanks for
Is
bringing me back to
Is
that.
that a bad thing?
Dude,
Yeah,
you
there's a
seamlessly, interweave all that stuff, and just hanging out with you the past couple days feel like your heart's in it, and I think that's probably one of the main fundamental things that we all share in common is that you like doing it, and like you said, it's true. I mean, you like doing it for the right reasons, and so I love that about you, and I think my favorite part is the fact that you're genuine. And that's a big deal.
Thanks, man.
Yep.
To me, when I started all this, I was like, man, if I have a character, that's going to be so hard. But if I can just turn the camera on and hang out with my friends, that'll be a fun life. And
Absolutely.
that's so far what's happened. So.
Here, here.
Cheers to that.
Cheers!
Does anybody need another beer?
I definitely need
Yeah,
another one.
Oh, someone asked what beer we're drinking. You'll
Dude.
never guess. We're drinking the Hopping Nomad IPA.
That's right.
Could it be any better?
This stuff is awesome, by the way.
It's not bad, right? Tennyson, the payload is 1,200 pounds. We went over this a little bit in the previous, 15 minutes ago. If you want to look that up, the camper will potentially be 500-600. It's very up in the air at this point, but those are projections. Opinions on the Bundu Tech USA TO. Do you mean the camper? Bundu Tech makes awnings and a few different things. I think the Bundu Tech stuff's pretty sweet, but I've never had any experience with it. William, thank you on the congrats. Let's see what else. What are you changing on the rear suspension? So right now we've got the Icon Stage 8. I'm looking at a stiffer spring rate, potentially airbags. I kind of want to avoid that, and honestly, I don't think we're going to be adding as much weight as it might look like, but we'll see. We'll see on that for sure. Cheers and no drink. Sorry, Jeremy.
I finished mine.
We get too excited.
Yeah.
Get too excited with all this. But yeah. Let's see if we got. So you aren't in the market of building a 4x4 trailer. JKJL market? What?
We won't do any trailers. I know they have a place. It's just not. We'd love to build everything, but you know,
It's
kind
not
of have
where our
to
passion
focus
is.
on. Yeah, we believe in the flatbeds. You know, like I said, 4-wheel campers. I've had them. I like them. I have the slide-ins, but I'm not a fan of slide-in. I'm not a fan of the trailers. For us, it's flatbeds. So we want to focus on the flatbeds and make them the best we can, rather than kind of having our hands and everything. As hard as it is not to want to just like build everything.
I'm really
you're
proud
smart
of that
for that.
comment. That's a growing moment right there. That's
Yeah, growth. If you guys like, I've been getting to know these guys and they're dynamic the past few days. So yeah, to hear that, I'm impressed as well.
Yeah,
Because that's something that would come out of Cody's mouth more. No,
Right,
I'm
right.
kidding. But
I mean, it's a thought. I'm
It's a
trying. I haven't got to
responsible
that point, but it's
Well, you're a big
the
dreamer.
responsible. Yeah.
yeah, so you'd want to do everything, but no, you guys, it's so smart. Like, so Down to Mob was a dirt bike shop. Many people don't know that, but for 3 years we bought and sold used dirt bike parts. We were successful at that. We had a good profit margin, and then we decided, okay, like let's do it all. We do full service now, and we sell full bikes, and we just began to become worse in
You
every
spread
area.
yourself
So-
too thin.
Exactly.
You didn't do any one thing really good. You did a bunch of things halfway, right?
Exactly.
I mean,
Well, before we did one thing really
yeah,
good,
before you did.
and then
Yes, you spread
we
yourself too
started-
thin.
Exactly. So I just, yeah, I can agree with that so much.
Well, and I
to
think
really
that-
stay focused.
That goes back to kind of what Drew was mentioning earlier. I mean, it's like if we had it our way, we would accommodate everyone's wants and needs, and you know, it's a combination of trying to, you know, give everybody what they want, but not making everything too custom to where we dilute being really good at one thing, one specific thing, you know. So
Heidi, thanks so much. Heidi just hit the super chat. Appreciate it, Heidi. Bought me a beer there. So
What's
yeah,
this super chat?
so super chat, you can do a quick like donation to the channel if you want to buy us a beer. You know, help out with the camper build, stuff like that. So yeah, thank you so much, Heidi. Appreciate that. Every penny goes
YouTube.
back into this truck and back into the channel. And yeah, super cool to have your support. So how much CAD/modeling is done on the Bison versus hand built? Lots of hands-on stuff.
Yeah, so our first few campers were all handmade. So like I mentioned earlier, you might have missed. We took our drawings, our designs, took them to an engineering firm, had them go through everything, and they used all their CAD programs and engineers look at and everything. But yeah, essentially they're handmade. We cut everything, welded up, and we're
Other side.
we're going to be working on what would you say, kind of streamlining where pieces are cut out on CNC routers, lasers. We do have a lot of parts that are cut out on lasers and bent. Our trim has been up and cut from a laser table. But a way we can keep costs down is building everything by hand. So moving forward, really kind of merging those two where it's, because building by hand takes a long time. So we're working on ways to keep them handmade, but also, make sure things are made well and things are quick. So I don't know if that answers the question, but
That was in unison.
yeah.
we're all
So
synced.
good.
We're all synced up after just a couple hours.
So good. Couple days and we're on the same page. So someone here said, Jeff, and it's a great question. So this is permanent. You can't set it off and then drive off. I feel like you're missing a huge segment if they're not producing that. So there's so many people I feel like right now that want that. And then there's also so many people that want this permanent kind of you could unbolt this and pull it off without too much trouble, really.
Yeah.
It's not gonna have a flatbed. It'll have kind of a frame, a subframe underneath, if you will. But on this truck, there is no way to get this much space out of the camper
Down to Mob.
unless you do this. There's just no possible way. So for someone like me living full time, it's like there's no question. When the truck, every step you take to dedicate it more to like this goes exactly here is a win. If you're trying to use it for work and weekend stuff, it might not be the same. So anyways.
Yeah,
Another
and
super chat here.
so with the
Scott.
Gladiator, it would be, the camper would have to sit really high if we put a flatbed on it. I'm all about doing the flatbed. So our full size sit on a flatbed. Our Tacoma midsides, they'll sit on a flatbed. But to do the Gladiator right and look right, we're real big about making sure it looks right, not just, slap something on there and make it work. It's got to look right. So we put a lot of thought into, does it sit flat? And as you notice, our kind of mock-up here is sitting on the wheel. So when we build it, we'll build it like this, then we'll cut in the wheel wells. But for the Gladiator, it just doesn't, I'd love for it to sit on a flatbed and be able to take off, but it just doesn't make sense for form and function. It would just be too high and it just wouldn't work. So everything else, sit on a flatbed, but for the Gladiator, it's gotta be this
you guys, I'm so excited about the wheel well thing. Like, that was one thing with the people I was talking to last about their camper, that they really just want to do a flat deck, and I get it. Flat piece of composite is way easier than building wheel wells in, but this means like 8 to 10 inches extra of floor space, so you'll be able to sit in it with the top down without it being too tall.
Right.
And that is just huge. So yeah, I'm so stoked about that. But I gotta give a shout out here. Scott gave $5 super chat. Thanks, man. So shout out to Scott and Ida. They say they are both down to Mob, and then he put grrr. So I don't know if you wanted me to read that, but I did.
I read it.
Thank you, though, Scott. I appreciate you.
You can channel your Viper Fox, get your face right.
That's right.
Brian Gibson, have a beer for me. Thanks for the super chat, Brian. Appreciate you too. What kind of beer should I have for you? Also, I'll go buy it. No, I'm kidding. Mac, to the beer fund. Oh, another 5 to the beer fund. All right, we're gonna have a lot of beer, you guys.
That's right. We're gonna have to drink it, right?
I guess so.
Got some beers. Let's drink 'em.
So let's see. Will a slide out be possible if money was totally? I mean, well, I don't know. You guys doesn't answer that, I guess. Do you guys want to build a slide out?
We're talking about like a slide out the side?
No. Sorry, slide in camper. I think
Oh.
I believe is what she's referring to.
Are you talking? So
For
if you're
a-
talking
for
about
a
a
bed.
slide in, we've had some questions on that, but we kind of mentioned a few minutes ago that our passion's kind of in the flatbeds. We believe in that they're more efficient, that they that's what we are. So at this point, we don't plan on doing any slide ins, and there's a lot of great options on the market already for a slide in. So we're going to stick to focus on making the best flatbed, and there's great options for slide ins out there.
Mm-hmm. I think you're right on that. I mean, you've got a good market with the flatbeds. Kyle says he was eating din din and didn't have time to see what we're doing for heat and AC. No AC, potentially a true Maconga heater or propane. I haven't quite figured that out yet.
Now for AC, Dometic sent us. They've got a new 12-volt air conditioner unit.
Dude, is that what that is?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta look at that.
You want to bring it over? I think I can show it. So
Can you?
sure. They didn't say I couldn't.
What?
Beer spill!
That was
I know. I thought that was gonna happen. I didn't act quick enough.
Dude, I watched it happen. It was like in slow mo.
Okay, I can't get to it, but
It's kind of probably pretty heavy.
we're testing a 12-volt Dometic that can very well be an option for people down south like us.
Who's this guy saying Jeep Gladiator giveaway? I want to win the Jeep, so you're giving your Jeep away? No, sir. You need
Where
to-
do I
I
get
bought it.
I
You
like
can buy
that.
one too. Just dropped in, but as Gladiator owner, sweet Sean. Yeah, I think for Gladiator owners, this is going to be
the best option to get the biggest camper on here and keep your truck. I mean, I'm so interested to see how it drives with this thing on. And I'm like super optimistic. The most I've been all year, to be honest, seeing how light this material is and actually how small we can get the exterior, but big inside. Awesome. When am I going to mob to Cali? I was just in California. Ryan, I stayed with some family for Thanksgiving in Irvine, and then I hit up Goose Gear, and we have one of the rear seat deletes in the Jeep now, which I've been loving. So stay tuned for that. We'll go through that. Let's see. How good do you think a Chevy Duramax 4x4 would last? I mean, I guess it depends if you like Duramaxes or not. No, that seems like a great truck, Robert. Let's throw a camper on.
Boom.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, give us a call.
Yeah. Am I in Arizona? No, we're in Oklahoma right now. That's where these guys are located.
Tulsa, baby.
Took the 15 hours, split it through 3 days. New Mexico, Texas, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. It was great. It was a good trip. It was cold, but it's fun. I really like that perspective. Like, that's why I didn't put a heater in the rooftop tent right away. I don't know. I kind of like the challenge of trying to stay comfortable and warm in those conditions, and then when it's not quite perfect, well, the next night when it is warmer, you're just that much more appreciative.
That's right.
My cousin, there's no way, Dan Johns is online. What's up, Dan? Thanks for tuning in, man. So I'm coming back to Calgary, hopefully in Canada. That's my hometown, Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
Wow.
Hopefully next summer, man. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot going on next year, but
Is Calgary awesome in the summertime?
Oh, it's great.
I bet.
It's good. It's great weather.
That's awesome.
And it's not far. There's BC Overland Rally, is I don't know 5, 6, 7 hours from my hometown. So if I'm across the border, I'll shoot over.
I might mention it again.
Miss you though, man.
So somebody's asking about the weight. So we mentioned earlier, but if you're coming in, we're shooting for the shell of this to be about 600-700 pounds. Gladiator will definitely handle it. So it's gonna be composite, and yeah, it's gonna be able to handle it for sure. Pretty excited about seeing where it comes in at the weight.
Yeah. No, I'm very optimistic with weight helping move one of those huge panels and it being really light. Pamela's like, don't you wish you were in the snow? Brian, my buddy, off-grid backcountry adventures in the snow and his wood stove. Yeah, I kind of do. A part of me does, but a part of me.
We're in the snow here.
Yeah, we're in the snow here.
We have snow.
But yeah, I've got to tag along with Brian and try to get on his level with the winter camping sometime. Because he's at a whole other level. Where's Coda? She's in the A-liner. I've been staying in Drew's A-liner, if you can believe it. It's so comfy because, I have an
It's
A-liner.
very comfy, yeah.
So yeah, Coda's chilling in there in the heater. She just gets a little antsy walking around the shop, not having any, like a bed or somewhere to chill. So we put her in there for a bit. Chris, thanks, man. He's like one of my best friends. He's who like I started down to mob with in a way. I sent him some pictures of this before.
Oh, nice.
Thanks for tuning in, buddy. Hello from Alaska. Oh man, I want to be, not right now, but I want to be up there next summer.
I'd like to be there now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess in a Bison Overland camper.
It wouldn't be too bad, would it?
Let's see. Where did you get that green chair with the struts?
Oh yeah. We get a lot of comments about this.
You really? Oh, this one.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, yeah, the rocker chairs. Those are cool.
Yeah. I don't know where it came. It came from came with a camper we bought a long time ago, and so it's just a shop chair now.
This 1950s vintage office chair, though, that's the chair. That's the prime off the shop chair. There you go.
That's got some good squeaks.
That's right. Solid spring back there.
Rhode Island, what's up? Ryan, I'm not selling the James Brood tent. I'm turning that pickup bed into a trailer. I love that tent. I'm going to keep it for a while and hopefully have it on some other different trucks.
There.
Sorry if I missed it. Did you say you're going to post vids of the Bison camper as it's being built? Yeah, we're going to, So I've been doing some videos while I'm here, obviously. These guys, I mean, however much you guys, want a video of the process or whatever, I'm so down to put it in. And
Yeah, and that would be a good time to plug our Instagram again.
yeah,
Follow
that's
the
where
Instagram.
you'll
We'll be
see-
posting a lot on it, but we will do some YouTube stuff. Yeah, give us a follow too.
No, really though, you got to follow them on Instagram because you'll be able to track my build better through their Instagram than mine. So yeah, check that out. I'll share them over. Dean asking what we're drinking again. Actually, I got a hop nut now. But you got
Still
one of the
rocking the
last.
Nomad.
Nomad IPA, hopping Nomad.
It's so good.
I mean, come on.
Yeah. Does it fit any better?
It feels just so right because
Right.
I'm kind of a hopping Nomad. I kind of hopped over here.
No.
I'm gonna hop around there.
Are you
Can I come work for you guys? We got
What?
an employee. He says, "Can I come work for you guys?" Dream killers.
I mean, we're gonna need another guy here pretty quick.
Yep.
This live announcement will revolutionize our world. Timothy Davis, I am glad you think so.
Yeah.
I think so too. And then 555 keeps saying, "Can't believe he's giving it all away."
But can't you just remove him from this?
I don't know. It's kind of funny. You guys gotta read these comments. It's good. What do you guys? Let's see what else we got. Let's quickly hear more about the Gladiator trailer. What more could I say?
It's gonna be a hot tub.
We're gonna take the bed off and we'll build a trailer out of it. I don't know who's gonna build it.
Tub in it.
Oh yeah. Wait.
It's a whole nother channel. It's just drive.
We're gonna do that. This is where this idea came from. We're gonna do that at an Overland route.
Mark it down.
Yeah.
Dude, that would be some serious.
Why not? I mean,
Let's do it.
I could build like a radiator tube, like in the
Yeah.
campfire, and set the radiator on the campfire, and then just a pump, just pumping it through. That's how we
Yeah,
heat
you gotta
our
give
water.
it a couple pumps to get in.
Dang. Wow. All right. Store that to the side. Brazil. Junior. Good to see you. Let's go mob in the jungles of Amazon. Yeah, that
yeah.
sounds great. I'll fly over there. Just need a rig to mob, I like to mob.
It's Mer Diesel. It's cold enough in here. We don't need beer koozies. The beers are staying plenty cold. On
That's
their
right.
own.
That's right.
Keith, glad to see you here, and I tried to give you a call back today. I'm looking forward to talking with you soon. Keith just brought a terrible accident. She got hit by a semi truck with her van that she has lived in for years, and it's crazy that she's alive, honestly. So we're gonna be doing a GoFundMe to help. She had no coverage on the van, and they're trying to rebuild everything. So I'll keep you guys posted on that. But Keith, you just kind of reminded me on that, and that's just a big thing on my mind right now. Anyways,
Say hey to Rachel, one of our customers that got a deposit, is saying Team Bison.
Rachel, what's up?
We got
We got-
what, 3 or 4, including Phil, customers, deposit holders for campers.
On the video.
Yeah.
Love
Would
it.
you? Look at that. That's
Thank
awesome.
you.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. Excited to meet all of you in the future. Ryan says, when are you going to have a meetup with your subscribers? Man, I've been wanting to do that all year. Feels like weird with COVID and all that stuff. Hopefully soon. I don't really know. Maybe we'll just do like an unofficial. I don't know. Maybe you got to write up like a thing that's like, hey, coming to your who won the Gladiator? Yeah, we're not giving away the
The dog's second prize.
Gladiator. Oh, jeez. But yeah, Big Mo, we're glad Megan's doing good as well. Last thing I'll say on that, her Instagram is GetEmGirlVan. So yeah, send her some good vibes if you're feeling like it. What's the best refrigerator overall? I've been running Dometic. I had a Dometic in the Dodge. On for like a year straight. Love Dometic fridges. You can get free shipping on a Dometic fridge if you use code down to mob. Just saying.
Just saying.
But Snowmaster. I mean, there's a lot of other good fridges out there. I haven't actually heard of that many bad fridges. I have had some knockoffs that just turn off. and I don't really like that because then my food usually like gets warmer. So yeah, I would go with the
Quality.
unnamed brand.
The ones that stay on.
Yeah. What else we got? Dude in green chair is mad bored.
That's what they usually say about me.
I know.
It's funny.
I'm
we're all
stealing
we're
my
all
inner
just-
Drew.
We're all just chilling. No, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else there is to go over. If you guys have any more questions, I think we've gone over as far as the interior build out. There's a lot more to come on that and what we'll have with that. But yeah, the main thing is bed down low. I think that's a big thing. Do you give hints or coordinates for some of those sweet camp spots? Scott, you know, I really want to. I've been thinking about if anything, I'm gonna share more on my Patreon. I do share like names of spots in my Patreon and things like that because that's a more limited group, and I'm not blowing up spots. So maybe stay tuned for that. What type of firearm do you normally keep with you? Well, I won't tell you, but I won't say that I don't keep one with me because it's a good idea, And I mean, I am from Arizona, so there's that. ARB fridges rock. Yeah, Baby Yoda, they're not bad. How do you get sponsors? Jim, I'm going to be doing more of a video about that and like talk about that. I'm still figuring it out. No, I'm kidding. I have figured out a lot this year and pros and cons and all that. And let me just tell you, first off, it's so much fun and it's more rewarding than just buying a product, but it's also like harder than just making money and buying a product. Anyways, these guys found me though.
That's right.
But
Yeah.
hello from Canada. I'm Canadian. Can you sell ice cream from the camper? That's a joke. Of course it's a joke, Rick. These guys are getting silly.
Street
All right,
tacos.
it might be time to wrap it up. Is there anything you guys want to say?
We are super pumped that just being able to work with you. I don't want to sound pumped. No, it's just great, man. I'm just for us, we see it as an honor to be able to work with you, and just it's not a short drive, so thank you for coming.
Of course. It was a fun one.
Awesome.
Well, any drive's fun.
You brought the most snow we've had in like 7 years, so that was cool.
Yeah, it's snowing like all day. Not yesterday, the
This
day
guy
before.
from Arizona showed up.
Yeah, I brought all the snow, but it's been fun, and I've been staying warm in the A-liner. And yeah, I'm super excited. It just feels right, like hanging out with you guys, and I don't know. When you said like, I think the first day I got here, you were like, we just want to build like your dream. Like what? I can't remember how you said it, but it gave me the warm and fuzzies, man.
In Oklahoma, warm and fuzzy.
But yeah, I just couldn't be happier. And somebody asked, what are you going to be driving until this is done? That's a good question. So this frame here, we're going to leave with them. We'll throw the bed back on, and I'll go back to Arizona, and you guys will pretty much have all the dimensions to build it. So pretty high-tech stuff going on.
That's right.
I don't even need to be here.
Computers, scanners.
Looks killer. Now hurry up. No, give us some time.
Do it right.
Yeah, gotta do it live. Off-grid backers, Brian's here, super stoked, man. Brian, I'm so excited to show you this thing. Yeah, across Canada to Newfoundland. I've really wanted to go east to like Labrador and Newfoundland, and Bound for Nowhere did that. Was it last year, maybe? I don't know, but they seem to really like it.
Pretty cool. Is that where Newfoundland? Is that up where the that treasure hunting? You seen that treasure hunting show?
No. Sounds cool though.
Yeah, it's Oak Island. It's like the Templar treasure is buried there, and there's a show there. Anyway, check it out.
Tony's like, who are these guys? Perfect timing, Tony. Bison Overland campers, man. And then, yeah, Robert Haynes. We got one of my patrons on here. Robert, I hope you've been enjoying the Patreon updates. I've been trying to put more into it, giving you guys like exclusive videos. And I posted some pictures today on there that I'm not going to post publicly for a while. So, anyways.
Somebody up here asked, how do I go back up? Somebody asked again, we're going to start building campers. So if you rewind a bit, maybe when this is over, you can answer it. But we just want to build the best flatbed camper that's built strongest one that's on the market, better price point. So went into it a little deeper. So when you get a chance, rewind there. And I don't want to bore everybody with all that.
Repeats, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Barker says, you're building the dream hybrid. I knew that tent wasn't going to winter well. Yeah, it was, the tent's, it actually does really great in the cold stuff, and I can go days, even a week out of it. Super comfy if I'm moving spots. I mean, it's super light and it's really fun, but for full-time travel, there's no doubt the camper is just going to be amazing.
I do need some oil in this chair. Sorry.
No,
Is that
no.
bothering you?
There's sound effects. There's sound effects.
I will say, who asked? Somebody asked about Tacoma. James Smith. Yeah, we're looking at doing some mid-size, probably in composite. So if you got a Tacoma and you're interested, shoot us a message, email or Instagram. Love to talk to you about it. We're pretty excited about offering a Tacoma flatbed camper that is not immediately over the payload, which happens with, I think, almost every camper you put on a Tacoma for the most part.
And the payload on this isn't much better either. So, I mean, this camper could go on a 5-foot bed Tacoma. A 6-foot bed is going to obviously be a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
Man, that would have been nice to get a extended cab Gladiator. Watch, we're going to get this done, and they're going to come out with the extended cab Gladiator.
That'd be cool, yeah. On pricing, let's see, where'd that go?
Someone says, I love the smiling Jesus in the background.
That's
He
right!
He is pretty funny.
He's laughing. He's
Jason.
laughing.
JC's our man.
Yeah, we're gonna paint in like a thumb, so you just give him the thumbs up there. Somebody asked pricing. We've got on our basic full-size campers. We've got the pricing on our website, bisonoverland.com. The website's still it's a work in progress, but check it out. Again, DM on Instagram or shoot us an email. I'm happy to talk to you about pricing and options.
Yeah, and who said Pamela to make a mini RC replica? Oh, you bet I'll be doing that, Pamela. Yeah, I've got a replica of the Dodge Mahal still. I want to share more RC stuff with you guys and with the channel, but it kind of feels like it just is off topic. But anyways, I'll try to share more of that and build up a little replica. It's so fun to hop out.
Checking my phone.
Hop out of the rig. Yeah. Jeez. Are you guys still with us?
Rachel said we need a logo behind us.
Yeah, he's getting active feedback. I can appreciate that.
Rachel
like
is
mom or something.
Rachel is laughing Jesus not a good enough
Not
logo
good
for
enough?
you?
I mean, come on. You're right. A logo would be cool. What about these? We've all got logos on our heads. That's funny.
They're on my shirt too.
Somebody was...
Easy.
What are you guys doing over there? I can't
Show my
even see
logo.
anything.
She wanted to see the logo. We got it. Oh, OU flag. We do need an OU flag.
We
up there.
definitely need. Whoever said that is extremely smart.
Yeah. Can your people, like, can we ask people to send us, like,
You can
swag
do whatever
stuff?
you want. We're live. You don't even have to ask me. Actually, you can say whatever you want, and I'll either
Straight
chastise
to
you
it right
after
now.
or right now.
Here, can you show? They can't see the logo. Can you get your face right up in there?
Yeah, that boy.
It's a sweet logo. I love it. Ooh, that was good. I did good.
That was very good. That was sharp.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to try to dig back and find some footage from last year when we ran through a herd of like 150 bison.
Oh.
Yeah, in Alaska.
How many did you take
and
out?
then go do it again.
I'm just kidding.
Wow, savage.
I know.
No, actually, there was these adventure bike riders that would ride. They were riding next to us. Oh, there's the big bison. But the adventure bikers flew past the bison and they like were herding them. It was pretty cool.
That's cool.
Oh, you didn't say that like you actually think it's cool.
No.
I'm just putting you on the spot.
Fucking cool.
Getting aggressive over it.
I know.
Anyways, fun stuff, guys. I don't know. There's not many other questions or anything.
Big Dirty says he's gonna DM us and hook us up with an OU flag.
Dude.
Hey, you gotta be.
We'll fly it.
Yeah.
We'll yeah. We'd be honored.
We would be
Rocket.
honored.
Maybe in Cleveland's Brown Bayfield.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Flag, Jalen Hurts flag, Calvin Murray. Kyler Murray
What about a
flag.
Jalen Hurts flag?
Come on, dude.
One thing too, I'll mention,
When we ice.
your Dodge is for sale, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that just posted on.
Very, very, very potentially like 98, 99%. Yeah, it's for sale.
Well, I mean, it's literally for sale on Expedition Portal.
There's an ad.
Um,
Yeah. So if you want to,
I mean,
if you want a turnkey rig, we've got the camper on the Dodge, a 30 thing ready to go. I think it's a good deal. Phil thinks it's a good deal.
it's a great deal.
So we got an ad on Expedition Portal.
I'm not. I mean, I'm biased. I really do. I told them that off camera. Anyways, they've got to add up.
Yeah. So if you want something just right now, we're gonna do a few throw a few updates at it, put our composite roof on it. So if you or know someone's interested, don't have to wait. You can get it now, or you can get it in a couple weeks because we got to do the few things. But
It's tempting.
maybe
Yeah.
camping it one more time.
Aloha from Hawaii. What's up, James? And who else? We got some other. Oh yeah, camper weight 500-600 pounds is a guesstimate.
The
we haven't-
shell.
hasn't built yet. So.
Yeah, when we're shooting for around that for the shell of it.
Drew asked if I'm keeping track of the Dodge Mahal. Is it in good hands? Yeah, it's super good hands. Good people. No, another Drew. Okay,
There
there's
are
more
other
than
people.
one Drew. They've actually stripped the camper completely, stripped the interior of the truck. They're doing like a huge overhaul on it, and I am at the edge of my seat, really wanting to see what they do with it. I missed the Dodge Mahal, but seeing this, whew, this is the Crawl Mahal, baby.
That's right.
And I actually might change the name, so please comment. Let me know what you think. Is it silly? Is it too
Crawl
much?
Mahal?
Crawl Mahal?
Shit, dude, I love
That's
it.
sweet, right?
I love it.
Yep.
I love it.
I mean, if you don't know the backstory with Dodge Mahal, it might be kind of weird.
I like it.
Yeah, yeah. Jamie asked what the walls are made out. So his is gonna be composite. It's kind of the first prototype test of moving to composite for mid-size Tacomas, Gladiators. So we plan on building some more out of them. Our traditional camper is aluminum framed. Still pretty light, pretty darn good camper. So
Pretty. Curb Your Enthusiasm.
That's right.
Yes! I knew we were friends. Dude, Curb Your Enthusiasm is so good.
This guy's fun, man.
Typical Adam. Wait, Adamo. Yeah, super excited for you. Thank you. We're so excited. What beers? Everyone's asking a lot about the beers.
Dude,
What's yours? Hopping Nomad.
so
I actually pulled out a Hop Knot from Arizona.
I mean, yeah, this is some bullshit that Drew picked
Whoa,
up.
you can't cuss,
Oh,
dude.
sorry. Whoops. Boom.
I'm kidding. I mean, you're not supposed to.
Internet is broken. Whoops. Apologize for that.
Uh,
It's good beer.
Dan asked base price on composite camper. Not quite there yet. But yeah, if you want any details about custom stuff, shoot these guys a message on Instagram.
yep,
Um,
happy to talk about it.
yeah.
We would love to build some more of these in composite for Gladiator Tacoma.
Rick
Or full size.
says he's having an awesome time watching this. Oh, shucks. Thank you, Rick. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. We just kind of planned to answer your questions, so we've definitely got a lot of what I wanted to cover in the video. But shoot us with some more if you guys have any
You
more
need to buy
questions
some
here.
flag too.
Yeah. Yeah, Keith is talking about small wood burning stoves. I did a video about wood burning stoves, about 3 of my Nomad buddies who have them, and so if you're interested, you can probably get more info there.
Jamie, we're in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Tom, am I living out of my tent up on stilts or what? Good question. I'm staying out of the A-liner right now. They have a pop-up A-liner, and I'm pretty comfy in there. I'm pretty used to those. But no, we're gonna put the bed back on tomorrow, and I'm gonna head back actually, because we've got this frame all ready, and that's kind of the general dimensions. Which, you know what? I'll show it again for people who might not have been in the first part of the video. I'll show you guys the camper again real quick. Any room for bigger fuel tank? Daryl, what's up, Daryl? Daryl's been following me like forever, commenting. Appreciate it, buddy. Bigger fuel tank. I don't know. I have issues with that because of just weight and like carrying extra fuel would be nice, but it's really never necessary. At least in my opinion, with having 350 miles range. Even going to the Arctic Ocean last year, I never filled the roto packs in the Dodge Mahal. I mean, we would have needed extra fuel in a gasser like this, but that's like the extreme. So I don't know. Extra fuel isn't a huge concern of mine, but I would definitely not do roto packs or anything. A small auxiliary tank might be in my future. Yeah, we'll leave it up in the open. So, what are you doing to take the extra weight? Liam, we're not, it's probably going to be a couple 100 pounds extra versus the rooftop 10. We'll see. I don't expect it to be that much heavier though with the composite. So where's Coda? She's in the A-liner. Some repeat questions, but appreciate you looking out for Coda, Jim.
Thank you, Jamie. Yeah, it's full time jobs. We've had some kind of merging into that, but yeah, we're all in on these and building campers full time.
And I sure am grateful for it.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Let's see another look. Yeah.
Yeah, Keith, the stock bed is 150, 200 pounds at least. Let's give you guys another look real quick. This, again, this is not the frame of the camper. This is just a template. So this will not be used in the final building of the camper. But you can see the roof there. It's going to be a wedge pop top. Well, potentially. Still a few things like that are still kind of being worked out. Oh, there you go. Yeah, shine up real nice for me there, bud. Oh, he's going to do it. Oh, he did it. Awesome. Make sure it's straight, though. Oh, might not be straight, Drew. Oh, no. Cut. No, I'm just kidding. You can't cut. We're live.
That's my biggest pet peeve is crooked stickers.
And then he goes and puts a crooked sticker on. No. No, I'm just giving you crap. Okay, so I'm trying to get a good angle. It's kind of hard. Let me go a little further. So this, yeah, here we go. There we go. Now you can really see it. It looks big, but honestly, it's not that big.
Yeah. So you'll have a rack going up here. And can we hold the door up? Do they want to see the door?
Yeah, sure. Hold that. But yeah, it's not going to come too far back. Not extending the bumper or hitch or anything like that. Departure angle on the camper.
You guys
Gonna
go
be
check
great.
it. If not following Turn Overland, we use all their products. Their door, their windows, the cargo hatches we use are all Turn Overland. Really good company and product. So it's about roughly kind of where we'll be sitting with the door.
Yeah, I love that. It's actually pretty low of a door height compared to the Dodge Mahal. And even the very top of the camper isn't that tall because this truck's only on a 2.5 inch lift. And that's one thing I love about the Gladiators to fit 37s. That's all you need. But yeah, excited to have that full roof rack. And yeah, it's gonna be sweet. Super stoked, you guys. I'm all kind of tapped out though. I don't know. We got any more questions? Let's check it out. We'll check in with your questions. Last chance for questions as we get it down. Official last call for questions on the Down Tomorrow video. We're all just quiet. Sit back down. Oh yeah, Doug. Will it be accessible through the cab? That is the plan. Take the rear window out and build a small path, mainly for accessing the fridge. That will stay in the Jeep, and Coda can run back and sleep in the bed back there when we're driving. So that'll be fun. Coda Mahal. Dude, that's her favorite comment of this video. Coda's been dying for a camper. We go hang out with people with campers, and she's like standing in front of their campers like, "Can I come in?"
We should make a little dog bed or a dog house version of it at the event next to the hot tub. Little.
Yeah. No, it would be really cool, actually.
Blowing lines.
Dude, that would be so cool.
Yeah, it's got a little awning. And,
Oh my gosh.
Little roto packs with dog food in it. And
That would be so cool.
little Max Tracks.
Oh, look at the Max Trax minis.
Yeah.
Rick says, really cool to see 3 young men starting their own business. Thank you, Rick. It's not really mine, it's theirs. But thank you. And
Thank you, Rick.
yeah, it's cool to hear comments like that. It's not an easy time to be doing things like that. But
It's not any time doing anything.
no, but you know what? Like on that note, you're just not letting hurdles get in front of you and look where you go. I mean, I don't know. Like we can still, the world is an amazing place and you can still pretty much achieve whatever you want
If you want to.
out of your life.
Agreed.
Anyways, how much solar, Daryl? Probably at least 250 watts. 250 to 350 watts should be fine. 150 amp hours of lithium, maybe more like 200. Now that I say it out loud, would be good. The main thing I have to plan for with solar is like if I come here, it's snowing, and I've got like snow on the panel, or it's cloudy, and I can't charge like at all for days at a time. Well, during that time, I'm gonna want to turn on my computer and edit and do all these things that suck so much power. So those are really the times where I need battery capacity the most. So that's where 200 amp hours is probably a good idea. But I'm also tempted to do a max out power station because I have like 7 of them and they work really well. So we'll see. May I give him a shout out on your channel, Robert? I don't know who you're talking about, but yeah, definitely. Shout out anybody. Let's see. No bed over the cab. That's not in the plans right now. Because the bed will be down low. And
We'll probably be building these with the cab over and the bed up there. But yeah, for Phil, we'll do what Phil wants.
oh shucks. And honestly, I don't know. I'm thinking like I want the bed down low, I know that, but even a cab over might be nice for extra space, but I think the box is more my style as far as like full-time living, so. Yeah, I'm late too. What's the big announcement? I am doing a Bison Overland truck camper on the Jeep Gladiator.
Yay!
And this video, we just explained a lot of details, Jim, so check that out, or Jay asked that. So yeah, once we stop this, you'll be able to go back through and watch all that. There's tons of details about.
Yeah, Martin, we'll definitely, we're going to be working towards cab over for Tacoma, so message us or email if that's something you're interested in.
And Mike, is there a bathroom setup? I haven't actually talked to you guys. I think I might do, have you seen the wrap-on toilets? They're a dry toilet, so like they take a big bag that gets like 50 uses or something, and it seals each, we'll call them deposits, and you just like throw them away.
Nice.
It's like the easiest thing in the world, but it is a little costly. But considering the fact that I usually just go dig a hole, this will only be emergency.
How many holes you've been digging back in my backyard?
I brought a cassette toilet.
Okay. I've been wondering.
Yeah, yeah. How are you?
What are all these
How are you
holes?
alive? Oh, that's funny. Yeah, Jim wishing he could find something like that in the Philippines. It's so crazy how campers are so niche. Like living in your vehicle, not even living, but just being able to spend a night out of your vehicle, to me, it's an amazing thing that everyone should experience at some point.
Right.
So yeah, Philippines. I don't know, where are your campers?
Carla, we'll build a camper. We can ship them. We can ship them. They can be picked up. So it doesn't matter where you're located. Happy to build. We've got customers kind of all over. So yeah.
And the Bear Tube says, where are you going to keep the mountain bike? Probably on the back. I'm actually thinking about taking my Thule rack apart and bolting in the top part of it to the camper and just having the bikes back here. But that's what I like with the non-cab over. I could put bikes on the roof as well. So I've got some options there. But I don't like keeping them on the roof as much as I do on the back. Because on the roof, you got to take the front wheel, and you're not as inclined to be riding it all the time. So, what's that? Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, we don't have much more to answer. Any sleeps? How many? Probably 2, preferably 2.
I mean, Phil's gonna test out how many he can get in there.
Yeah, we'll see. But anyways, we'll wrap up, and last one maybe. How's your sleeping bed gonna be laid out? So a lot like the Dodge Mahal, Jamie, is the idea with the U-shaped dinette, table in the middle, table goes down, pads make into a bed. A little bit of a hassle not having a permanent bed, but for this amount of space, totally worth being able to transform it to whatever you want. So, and doggy door, I usually just leave the door open and Coda runs up the ladder, but yeah, I think that'll still work. Anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Be sure to follow Bison Overland on Instagram, and stay tuned to my channel and Instagram for updates. Comment below, let us know what you think. Of course, subscribe and hit the bell so you get all the notifications when I'm posting new videos. That's my typical wrap up. You guys, any closing words?
No, look forward to building this, and yeah, let's just follow along, and we'll be doing some videos. That'll be going on YouTube for Phil. So yeah, any questions we missed, email or messages on Instagram, and I'll be happy to answer them.
The only question is, are you down to mob a Bison Overland camper? Woo! Oh, how do I stop it? How do I stop it?